1 year of running an online business, the only thing I have learned, just one thing. There's a lot of things in business people tell you have to do. You got to do this thing, you got to do that thing. Just like martial arts, right? You've got to go to this gym, you got to do this thing. This is how it must be done. Over and over and over and over again, people tell us this is what must happen. This is the way it must go. If you don't do it this way, this is not how it will work out terribly for you, right? Understand that spirit is so much more powerful than the limitations of the mind. If you can create an atmosphere in your life where each day you are committed to that ultimate mission. And with business, I think a lot of the mistake people make is their extrinsic motivation is too low. It's like a floor that's way too low. It's like, I just got to get to 5K a month. I just got to get to 10K a month. Got to get to 15K a month, right? All these fiscal goals. But those are fine, and those may help you. I mean, I have fiscal goals as well, but the overall motivation, the purpose, the vision is going to be bigger than money. If it's bigger than money, it makes it very, very, very easy to keep going no matter what happens, because it wasn't about the money anyway. So about a year ago, I launched shreddedsamurai.com. I bought a domain while I was at my job. I saw a tweet that said, "This is your sign, buy that domain." So I bought the domain, and since then, it has almost entirely operated on faith. As I move forward, there are areas where I know that I'm going to become more refined, become more structured. You know, the YouTube channel, I haven't gotten that consistency of uploading yet. Because it's almost as if it's not even about a YouTube channel. It's not about any of it, right? It's about an experiential reality. It's about just the acknowledgement of one's potential. If you're a person who thinks about online business, if you're a person who thinks about martial arts, who think about these things, masculinity, fitness, if it's like something that's in your mind of, I have to do this, I have to get this done, this is what I need to do to be happy. The good news is it's probably within your destiny already to become that person, because you wouldn't really be thinking about it. It wouldn't be of value to you if that was not going to be what you were. The number one thing I've learned over this past year running this business has not been on the business side, but on the spiritual side, which is to surrender, to let go of that which is not truthful about you. You have set your intention. You have made your decision. You know where your heart is telling you to go. You do. You know where the Spirit's calling you. But what happens is the mind is able to say all these things and tell you everything and this and that and this and that. For this reason that you're going to starve, everyone's going to hate you, all these different things that come up in the mind of why you can't do it. And then eventually, you may be fortunate enough to say, I'm letting it go, I don't care, I'm surrendered to the reality of what I am. I'm just going to do it anyway. It's all that matters. It's like people's opinions, they can mean well. They can share things with you that are to help you. They want to help you grow. But look around. Who's there to experience the life but you? This is, well, we want to create an atmosphere on Earth where we're uplifting each other, where we're having a positive contribution to society. As far as something like this goes, of being an innovator, of creating, really between you and God. Yeah, it's between you and God, because having that faith, having a one-pointedness of mind to just keep walking forward no matter what, to just keep walking straight ahead no matter what thoughts appear in your own mind or what thoughts come from outside. Straight ahead, just walk forward. And that's spirit. Spirit is the only thing powerful enough to let you do that. If you're relying on something other than spirit, it's not going to work out, because it's not strong enough to overcome all the limitations of the mind and all the emotions and everything. It's not going to be strong enough. So if you're feeling that call to say, hey, let's do this, let's be a cowboy, let's go on a run, do it. Do it. So, ShreddedSamurai.com. What have I been doing? Building websites, SEO articles, connections, martial arts. I've got more videos coming. We got a lot to do with martial arts, Muay Thai, kickboxing. But that, martial arts, fitness, these things, that's physical, right? That's something you can do to enjoy it. There's some people who will be so talented and they can make a career out of it. That's an excellent. It's I can feel the you see it. It's glorious. You know, it's glorious. That's why people enjoy the UFC. It's why they enjoy all the major fight promotions. A glorious career. But wherever you're truly going, wherever your ultimate destination is going to be based on the spirit. So, and I'm not talking about after death. I'm not talking about, you know, people make the mistake of thinking that spirit is something that's for afterwards. Jesus said he is the God of the living, right? The creator God is the God of the living. So you aligning yourself with a mission and with a purpose and with an energy that is above yourself, a higher calling, that is the thing that will allow you to continue moving forward in the direction you believe you've been called to go into. Okay? So, what's next? 1 year of business, right? The months you make money, once you're profitable, you're going to feel like you're on top of the world, right? You can't believe it. You're like, oh my gosh, I just make money on the internet. And then there'll be months where it's dry, where not only is it dry, but then the people of the world, now they start coming at you as well. You know, it's not going to be, it's not a journey for the faint of heart. There's going to be challenges pretty much all the way through, I'd imagine, right? But that's kind of the point of why we're doing this, are we not? You can say all these things about, oh, I want this lifestyle, I want this situation for my life. You think you're going to get to that without being challenged nearly every step of the way? It doesn't mean you have to suffer. It doesn't mean it's going to be hellish, but it means you're talking about the heroic mission. You're talking about we're going to go on a run and we're going to have a glorious achievement. Well, I think it's not going to be challenging. But the more frequently you can look at challenges and laugh, more frequently a situation come upon you and it's, to the rest of the world, it's nightmare, D-Day, everything's falling apart, everyone's so scared, what's going to happen, we're all going to die. And you just laugh and say, I'm going to keep going. You start doing that enough, and you don't have to even choose it anymore. That becomes your way of being. And once you start to experience that, you are never going to go back. You're never going to go back from the confidence and assuredness you get by living by the Spirit. So what's coming up next? All right, July 1st, shreddedsamurai.com, Peak Audio. I don't have all the answers, spirituality program, okay? I've got a great partner with Peak Audio, and I've got a great cast of characters to come share with all of you guys. And I don't know exactly what will be the outcome of the audio program. I don't know exactly every lesson you'll learn. But if you'll stick along with me, I'm confident you'll learn something. All right? Check out shreddedsamurai.com. Subscribe to Shredded Samurai on YouTube. Come hang out with me. Additionally, I got one more thing for you. We are building a Discord community, all right? So all the shreddedsamurai.com digital products are now going to be in one place, not just on the website, but also in a Discord community, so you can come and share. We'll talk about online business, we'll talk about martial arts, we'll talk about fitness, we'll talk about spirituality, we'll talk about everything on there, all right? We're creating that online community of people who are like-minded, driven, people who are able to deal with adversity and keep a good sense of spirit about them, right? That is a big part of this test, is going to be, you're going to get what you want. You're going to get the experience of, if you'd like to be that entrepreneur, you're going to get to feel it, right? And then when things go wrong, are you able to stay? Are you able to return to that sense of knowingness and that sense of peace, understanding that your pursuit was not about physical goals anyway. It wasn't about what you achieve in the world. Let's not pretend that that has nothing to do with it, but that should not have been the driving factor of why this was going to be done, right? You know, if we're trying to live by the love, we're trying to live off the love, then let's make our foundation in life that lovingness. Let's build the rest of life off lovingness. You talk about the 4-hour work week. You talk about all these different things, lifestyle optimization. You don't have to do any of that. You can start letting love in right now and build your foundation moving forward for the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 25 years, 50 years of just lovingness and enjoyment and appreciation for each moment. You can do that right now, and you've already accomplished what you were supposed to accomplish with all these other things you're going to do in the world. So then you're like, well, what is there left to do? You're still here. Still here. Let's do it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very shortly. We've got so much coming up, guys. Stick with me. I'll see you very soon.